Hey everyone, it's Dale Walker here, clinical foot and ankle specialist and creator of the Bunion Solution. And today I'm going to talk to you about the real reason why bunions occur. There are a lot of myths surrounding bunion formation, and I'm here to set you straight and tell you the true story.
Before we get started on why bunions form, we need to define what a bunion is. And a bunion is defined as an unnatural bony hump that forms at the base of the big toe, at the point where it attaches into the foot. And there are two different types of bunions. One, when there's just a hump without a deviation of the toes, I term this a non-traditional bunion. And when the big toe deviates towards the other toes, I term this a traditional bunion because it's usually what people think of when you refer to a bunion. Now, common misconceptions about bunion formations is that they're due to tight-fitting footwear or that they can run in families. And while footwear might contribute to a worsening or progression of the bunion, it does not cause the bunion to occur in the first place. In populations of people that don't wear shoes at all, there are still occurrences of bunions. And ideally, to avoid this predisposing factor or worsening of the bunion, people should ideally wear shoes where the toe box or the top of the shoe is as wide as the area across the ball of the foot, so that the toes are not being squished together. When we talk about hereditary, while many bunions do occur in families, it's the anatomy of the foot that predisposes the bunion to form. While the posture of a person's foot is impacted by the forces that act on it. So if the anatomy of a foot, the forces are changed, then the appearance of the foot will change. So if you were born with a predisposition of bunion formation, if you do nothing, then you will likely form a bunion. But if you're able to change the forces acting on the big toe joint, then you can do something to prevent bunions from occurring. So the causes of a traditional bunion, according to Rene Calais in his book, Foot and Ankle Pain, were due to three reasons. The first is that there's a rotation of a bone in the foot that causes the bone of the big toe joint, the first metatarsal, to deviate away from the rest of the foot. And to compensate for this deviation of the big toe then moves toward the second toe. The second reason is that there's a tightness or an inflexibility of the muscles that attach to the big toe joint and then pull it toward the second toe. And thirdly, there can be an excessively rounded edge of the bone of the big toe that causes it to be more easily influenced by reasons 1 and 2. For a non-traditional bunion, it is a buildup of bone at the joint without the deviation of the big toe. And this is usually due to a condition called hallux rigidus. And hallux rigidus occurs when there's an inflexibility or a lack of mobility in the connective tissues that are associated with the big toe joint. So if you can change the mobility and flexibility of the connective tissues, you can decrease that excessive motion occurring at the big toe joint, distribute the forces better, and decrease the size and severity of that bunion.
So go ahead and click the button to my right for your free 3-part video series on how to resolve bunions without painful surgery or costly orthotics. The button to my left, click it to subscribe to the Fix You Online TV channel, a YouTube channel dedicated to the DIY of your health. If you're watching on an iPad or smartphone, the links are available in the information button below. As always, please post your questions and your feedback in the comment section and let us know what topics you'd like to see on our TV channel in the future. Tap like to show your support. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.